Big swings in the silver and gold market. Let's get straight into it. Grab your 100% free training right now on the 7 major steps to becoming a long-term successful trader. The very first link in the description, click on that to get the free training right now. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because trading can cause substantial financial loss. There's so many areas to become a good trader. So this here is just the education only and it's not financial advice. Alrighty traders, so let's get straight into today's video here. And one thing I want to share with you, I want to share with you a quick analysis on what the silver and gold market is doing right now as I speak right now. Firstly, silver right now is still in this pennant, this wedge here right now, and we're just going sideways. We had a bit of a drop down, a bit of a rally back up. Now, if you know anything about silver, silver is a bit of a wildcat, right? So what it may look like we're doing right now, it may look like it's dropping down, like right. We've got a bit of drop down through here. Oh, it's going down. No, it's going up. It's going down. It's it's a bit of a wildcat because and you got to really understand how to understand. You got to really know how to understand these charts, especially with silver, right? Silver's a bit of a crazy thing. So right now, we're still stuck in this wedge right now. Nothing is really going on. And what ended up happening with gold? Gold right now is really interesting. We actually opened, we rallied back up, we hit the 1,240 level, and we rejected off there. Now, notice how, one thing I'm noticing right now, notice how we had this big breakaway bar. Then suddenly, if that was a true breakaway, guess what? You get a lot more buyers coming into it, right? Look what happened here. We had what? We had, let's do this here. We had a big strong breakaway bar, and then now we've got weak buys. That tells me that we're now likely to get a bit of downside based on this. Strong buyers, weak buyers equals into strong sellers. Makes sense? So that's what we're seeing there for. This is what we're seeing on the short-term chart right now. Now, it's so important to keep an eye on that weekly chart once again. What is that weekly chart still saying to us? We've got this big, strong, let's do this here. We have this big strong selling leg through here, and now we've got this weak buying. The overall weekly chart is still down. We've got the momentum, the moving averages are very pointing down as well too. So not only do we have very strong sellers, weak buyers, so sellers are dominant here, and we have these momentum moving averages showing down as well too. We have a very, very, very high probability that we're likely to run down and break the $13.75 level, that's where all the stops are. And if we go down to the gold chart, what ended up happening with the gold chart? Now, if I bring up these two different charts through here, as you can see, right, the gold rallied up to this resistance and broke back down. What did it end up doing on this weekly chart over here? What did it do? It actually just rallied back up and then closed down, didn't it? Now, if you look at a bit more of a longer term view, let's just go to this chart through here, right? So look at a bit more of a longer term view. Look at the moving averages. Look at the moving averages, right? They're very, very strong down. That shows a lot of momentum down. Now, what's going on through here? We got what? We got a very strong selling leg down. Very strong sellers, weak buyers. So if you said, okay, who's more dominant out of these? It's obviously the sellers, right? And we've got this low here and this low here was broken by that low there. So these overall sellers, I wouldn't be too surprised with silver and gold if we started to roll over. It may happen. This may start happening tomorrow. But over the next few weeks, I reckon this chart tells me that the sellers are probably going to come back in and smack this down once again. After being mentored by 4 different 7-figure traders, I've realized they all have some things in common that actually help them do really, really well in the markets. So I'm actually putting on a free training where I'm going to walk you through the 7 simple but powerful universal laws to becoming a consistent profitable trader while achieving a very high success rate without spending 13 years trying to figure it all out. Plus, I'm going to walk you through the absolute details of my #1 trading system that I trade every single day. The very first link in the description, click on that and you'll be able to go check it all out and be able to go see this free training. And I'm going to walk you through every single detail of these 7 universal laws so you too can start to have the odds on your side. So go do that right now and I'll see you on the next page.